episode 3741, No More Boredom Battles.
Moms, it's time to rediscover, rejuvenate, and renew who you are in mind, body, and spirit. Welcome to Create Your Now, Your Best Selfie, the show to help you do just that. Here's your host, certified life coach, personal trainer, and nutritionist, Christiane Wargo.
Happy day. I hope you're having a fabulous week. Guess what? It's the start of the weekend. It's Friday. And that means it's Confessions of an Upset Mama. And you know what? Oh, we're going to battle one out on this one. Oh, yes. Have you ever heard of boredom? No more boredom battles. For those of you who are brand new to Create Your Now, welcome to this incredible family. I'm so delighted of your presence. If you already even had the opportunity, you want to head on over to createyournow.com, where you can learn more and sign up for the Kisses newsletter, the Keep It Simple strategy, everyday solutions to live, love, and impact. Well, this episode is brought to you by AIM, inspiring connection and community. Okay, well, I'm really excited about this one, honestly, because I know when my kiddos were growing up, it's like, I'm bored. And I actually heard my grandchild tell me this the other day. And I was like, oh, no. There is no way you can be bored. Not in today's world. There's no way. Because mom and dad, let's be real. Summer can feel like a never ending battle, right? You're like, can they just go back to school? But no. Hear me out. You hear, though, this countless times, I'm bored, and they're just shouting it from the rooftops as if boredom is some mysterious monster your kids are fighting every single day. It's like, bring out the swords. We got this. No more boredom battles. Nope. But here's a twist. Many kids don't truly know what boredom means these days. They just don't. They hear it. There's a phrase. They've heard someone else say it, like a parent or an older sibling. And then they're like, well, I'm bored because it gets what? Attention. Yes, it gains attentions. So when you look at this with you've got screens and tech gadgets vying for their attention 24/7, boredom often becomes a code word for, I want someone else to entertain me. I want you to do something. I'm tired of doing it myself. I just want someone to show up in front of me and be like, yep, this is how it's done. Well, technology, yep, it's a double-edged sword, unfortunately. We all carry it. We all have to deal with it. Yes, it's opened incredible doors for learning, creativity, and connection. It's fabulous, but it's also tied our children constantly to screens, making the challenge of engaging them off screen all the tougher, right? You know how it is. Think about the last time, and this doesn't matter the age of your kids. I've had my older adult children say, I'm bored, and I just want to turn around because they're older now. And I can jokingly say, do you just want me to, I won't say it because if your kids are listening, I don't want them to hear that. But can I just say a few words here? And it's the SLAP. Okay. Yeah. And of course, I'm not literally going to do that, but it's like, seriously, do you want me to wash your mouth out with soap? Don't use that word. There is no reason in this world that any child should ever be bored. So, how do you raise kids who roam with dirty hands, messy faces, and feet that take them on real-world adventures? How do you flip the script so boredom becomes a trigger for curiosity, movement, and growth, not complaints and screen time meltdowns? Right? You know how your children are like, oh, I'm just so fed up. I'm bored. I can't do this. I don't want to do it anymore. I mean, if you haven't had a boredom cry out lately, you know exactly what it was. Man, it's like PTSD, isn't it? As a parent, you're like, no, of all things. Or the second one, I think, besides I'm bored is, are we there yet? Yeah, that's for a whole nother episode. We'll leave that alone. But seriously, your reaction and words that you use when the screaming of I'm bored echoes through the house will either derail you as a parent or propel you to the top of the mountain. But you have to be willing to take a chance on what you know works for your child. So here you go. Cover your ears and engage your hands. That's where your heart meets your child's curiosity. That is your Kiss to Keep It Simple strategy. You got to cover your ears and engage your hands. It's like, what? Well, any high-pitched whine can have you running with the dogs, right? You're out there. And you're like, I would much rather be with the dinner dishes and dogs than hearing my kid yell, I'm bored. But when you ignore the fuss of I'm bored, that opens up the door for more fun, more experiences, more memories. So what if I said you could actually have some battle-tested strategies to win the boredom war this summer? You know, you got a few more weeks ahead of you. Yeah, I know you're probably already counting them down. You know them better than I do. I would guesstimate about 6 to 7 weeks, depending upon when your summer started. Sometimes summers, I guess really school starts as early as the first part of August, and for some people after Labor Day. And so when you're sitting here, it's like, oh, yeah, this boredom stuff. Well, how do you get through it? Especially ones that don't involve new toys, expensive camps, and endless handing over your phone. So what does it look like in real life? Well, number one, invent adventures together. Give your kids the gift of imagination. What a concept. Seriously. I mean, how many times have we sat there and said, like, go do something? The problem is they don't know what to do because they've never been told to go do something. They've always been given things and it does it with them, right? Look at AI. Look at how things are different in the classrooms. So when you invent adventures together, sit down and co-create mission days, like you're on a mission, where you're all explorers or scientists or nature detectives. Set challenges like, I want to go on a backyard safari. What can you do? Hunt for bugs, leaves, rocks. Maybe who could find the weirdest insect? I mean, I'm not about that, but maybe it's a spider. I sat down in my backyard and I think it was yesterday morning, and this cute little spider, okay, he wasn't so cute. I mean, I was in his territory, but he was just crawling up and he crawled up over and he was on the edge of my little outside chair. And I was like, oh, well, good morning. And I thought, you know what? If I really didn't like him, I just kind of pushed him off and like, go else in the dirt, go play over there. And so I didn't kill him, I promise, because I was out in his territory. But why not? Why not experience life together? Maybe look for that wasp nest. Now, don't go in it. Be wise when you do things, but why not have a cool backyard safari? How about a DIY obstacle course? Right? If you love Ninja Warriors or your kids are great at gymnastics, create something. Use cushions and ropes and chalk to create a course that tests agility and creativity. If you're like, well, yeah, I could kind of do that. Well, then you could spend a few dollars and just, go get some PVC stuff and piping. Now, I'm not saying swing on this stuff, by the way, because it's not safe, because it's not going to be strong enough. But you could create kind of things to go. You can use pillows or bean bags, right? Don't make it difficult. Grab some plastic cups. Do you have some throwaway things that you're like, oh, I've been saving these forever? Well, now let's use them. Use them in your DIY obstacle course. Oh, and what about treasure hunts? Write little riddles and clues, leading them around the house or the park or wherever you're going. If you're going on a road trip and you actually plan this, now, yes, hear me out here. You may have to plan this a little bit. That requires, yes, work, but do you really want to hear them say, I'm bored. Oh, I don't want to do this anymore. Oh, stop, leave me alone. Oh, you know what I'm saying, right? You don't want to hear that. So maybe a little planning will allow your ears to rest and your heart to enjoy. So write those little riddles. Have fun with it. If you're going on a family vacation, do something. Play the old license plate game. Do the ABCs. If you've got young kids, that's a great way for them. If you've got older kids, then look at the states. Then start saying, well, what's the capital of that? Okay, name me something that was important in that capital. What happened? Imagine what you could learn on your way. And it's fun. It's not where they think, oh, I'm learning. I'm in summer school. No, they don't even know it because you're making it fun. And guess what? You may learn something too. I know when my kids would play games and we would do things together, they would say something. I'm like, oh, is that right? And I would have to look it up because I'm like, oh yeah, I totally forgot that. And it's great because it refreshes our memory. So when kids are part of the plan, they move from passive boredom victims to active participants in the fun. And that's what you want, right? It's no longer a war. It's all about peace. And it's fun adventures in the making. Plus, peeling dirt from under fingernails beats any screen glow. I'm just saying. All right, number 2, create with what's around you. Forget the fancy kits and tech toys. Grab art supplies, recyclables, sticks, mud, or kitchen ingredients and make a mess, right? Get in the kitchen and cook something. Paint rocks to decorate the garden. Build forts, it can be even inside if it's so hot. It's been so hot for us. You can build an indoor fort. You can build an outdoor fort, right? Go get some boxes. I guarantee you can go and find boxes for nothing and you can build forts. Whip up some mud pies. How cool is that? And yeah, maybe have a little mud pie throw. Do it in a safe area so nobody gets hurt. But these hands-on projects engage their senses and develop fine motor skills, not to mention ignite their creativity. And let me tell you, mud pies, doesn't matter the age. Anybody loves to mess with their siblings. So even my kids I know would be in on the mud pies. You don't need Pinterest perfect results. You don't. Kids crave real experiences, the ones where they can get dirty, experiment, and own what they make, even if it's messy or imperfect. And then finally, number 3, turn screen time into stepping stones. Cutting off tech altogether, honestly, is really unrealistic. It just isn't probably possible. Now, you could take the phone away and do that, but you got to be careful on discipline versus punishment and what you do, because you also don't want to be that mean mama monster that is just, well, not very fun, right? You don't want to be that mama. So you want to be one who says we can have fun, but we have to work within the boundaries. And those boundaries can be awesome, and they can allow you to ignite some incredible memories. And honestly, you don't have to cut out tech altogether. Instead, use tech as a springboard. And what I mean by that is let your child watch like a nature documentary, then head outside to find the animals or plants featured in it. Or use a simple app to stargaze, then go outside at night to catch constellations. Maybe even have a full sleepover in a tent if the mosquitoes aren't going to eat you alive. Literally, things like that are so much fun. You can even go out on a little creature hunt. What's out at night versus during the day. So by connecting digital content to real world action, you are empowering your child to use technology, not be used by it. And that's the key here. We don't want our children just to be the pawns of, everything tech. But we can allow it to help structure them and to help grow them and to stretch them into incredible human beings. And when they grow up, then they can go out and impact the world that they touch. Remember, come on, mom, dad, you are the best distraction from boredom. Don't buy into the trap that your kids' I'm bored moments mean you have to shell out more money or let screens win the day. It doesn't have to happen that way. Instead, create your own adventures with your children. Do something with them. Don't sit there and say, you just go take care of yourself. No, be an engaged parent. So this summer, toss out the boredom scripts your kids throw at you. Pick up your dusty shoes, roll up your sleeves, and join their messy, joyous, adventurous world. Dirty hands, wild laughter, and tired feet. Yeah, that's parenting summer style with no screams of I'm bored in sight. Oh no, because you get to go and create your now with your children. That's where memories are made. Go in peace, be present, be incredible, be you. I love you so very much. I cannot wait to see you on the other side. Blessings, hugs, and lots and lots of love. We'll talk to you real soon. Have a glorious, blessed weekend. Bye-bye.
Feeling inspired, ready to train for life and love your journey? Visit createyournow.com for more incredible resources to help you along the way. We'll see you next time on Create Your Now, Your Best Selfie. And remember, always be sure you consult your physician before beginning any health and fitness plan.